Hello and welcome to Profitable Starter Founder. So in this video, we are going to talk about how do you actually become a profitable starter founder? What's the real roadmap that will get you from where you are right now to building a scalable, predictable, and profitable startup? So let's start with the CAMPS methodology. C stands for concept. Now, what's a concept? A lot of people talk about the concept being, well, proof of concept, but that's not the reality. The concept is basically what are you passionate about, what pain are you solving, and how are you going to get paid? Simple. Three P's: passion, problem, and payment. This and origin, mission, vision, and purpose. Now, when it comes to origin, what is your origin stories? What experience you have firsthand as a human being experiencing the world in reality? So, once that is done, you're going to move on to the mission. What you're doing currently that makes sense to you and to the audience that you're focusing on. Vision is what do you want to see in the world that happens. Purpose is what you love to see in the world. What makes you feel like, yes, this is what I wanted to see in the world. That is the purpose. So, with this concept, we're going to move on to the audience. Concept, audience. Now, in the audience, we are going to focus on three things. Who is your ideal audience? That's the most important thing. And then there's acceptable audience and there's aspirational audience. But we are going to talk about ideal audience. Now, this ideal audience, what are the 99 problems the audience have? And this 99 problems will be reduced to the top 3, and we are going to talk about these 3 main problems that the ideal audience are facing currently. And this concludes the audience. Next, we will move on to the marketing. What do you actually market? Now, when it comes to marketing, it's very simple. You can do a lot of content, but the people who say yes to, they need to actually listen to your offer. What is your core offering? There is, when it comes to the products, there are gifts, product for prospects, core products, and product for clients. Gift is something you give out without expecting anything in return. The product for prospects is something that anyone of your ideal audience can afford. So, this is the product for prospects. Then comes the core product. This is where most of the people get stuck. Core product generates the most of the revenue for your business. So that's the core product. And then product for clients could be something that's expensive and designed to get the most outcome for the top people. So this is the marketing. We're gonna do all these things, the offer, the 3 pains, the steps that the ideal audience need to walk through, and the 3 prize we are delivering to solve those 3 main pain points. This is all about marketing. And then we move on to the profile. So profile is all about the reputation you build online, the personal brand you have already set it up. So this is the profile. It could be the top 3, which is the Instagram, the YouTube, and in the third platform is LinkedIn. Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Focus on these 3 platforms and you will get the outcome. So this is the profile along with anything that you put up. It could be a search engine optimized website. It could be LinkedIn newsletters. So all these things combined create your intellectual property. So once this is done, you're going to focus on the sales. Now, sales is divided into two things. One is the sales engine you're going to build, and another one is the sales methodology you're using with your customers. Now, the sales engine is very unique. It could be old or it could be new. So it depends on your ability to build something that people love to use. So this concludes the CAMPS methodology: concept, audience, marketing, profile, and sales. Now, once this is done, you're going to move on to the customer experience, the CARE methodology. C stands for customer experience. A stands for attention to feedback. You want to listen to your customers when you decide that this is going to be my customer experience for my business, for my brand, and are you really creating that kind of a customer experience? So you're going to listen to the feedback. So you're going to pay attention to feedback. And R is reputation management. You're going to have to maintain your reputation. If you get a bad review, it's a good thing. You're going to have to reply to that message. You're going to solve that problem consciously. So this is reputation management. And lastly, emotional trust. CARE stands for customer experience, attention to feedback, reputation management, and emotional trust. So if you do all these CARE, you will have a brand that's both indestructible and it builds evangelists for your business. This is the simple way, CAMPS plus CARE, where you can become a profitable startup founder. If you want to learn more about it, visit www.profitablestartupfounder.com and register to my workshop, where I'll explain you all the necessary things and tools you need to become a profitable startup founder. If you're ready, I'll see you in the workshop. Bye.